Here we go again with another jam-packed edition of TUFF Total Access, bringing you the off-season content you need to get through your week. On this episode, we're talking new teams, free agent updates, and news from around the league. Let's get to it with some new teams coming to TUFF. Tony Monzo, formerly of the Condors, is coming in with a brand new squad, the Punishers. Monzo is the only Mid-City Spartan quarterback from last season to throw for over 2,000 yards. He hopes to lead his new team, the Punishers, over the Swordfish to the Spartan Cup in the fall season. Another new team coming to TUFF is the Rampage, brought to you by former Tomahawks receiver VJ Boyd. The Rampage will look to make their mark in the Spartan division. Former Cavalry quarterback Zach Anastasi will also look to shock the league with his new team, Black Lightning. Although his former team didn't go too far in the Titan division, Anastasi is a good quarterback and hopes that a new team means new beginnings and that he can one day hoist the TUFF Cup. The Wolfpack, led by Dante Archie, went 8-0 in the spring in Spartan division and moved up to Titan. They were unfortunately sent packing from Titan at 1-7 and have decided to take a season off. Archie will be returning in the winter, taking over our own Danny Bascom's old franchise, the Outlaws. The Bullies will also be returning to TUFF League this coming season, previously led by Rafe Figgy, and if it's the same squad as the spring season, the Anti-Spartan division needs to watch out. The one-time back-to-back Spartan Cup champions, the Cheetahs, will also be dropping out this season. Look for them to regroup, hopefully get healthy, and potentially make a Titan debut in the winter 2018 season. Another new team coming in is also an old team dropping out. The Pioneers are no more, and Josh Galindo will be bringing back his squad as the Slayers. The Slayers are still looking for their next franchise quarterback. If they don't find one soon, the pickings will be slim, and they could end up having to turn back to Morales. I hope there's no bad blood there. Antonio Bray of the Goonies is still working out the kinks to bring in his own new team, and we've been told that he's reached out in an effort to bring in Chris Scarlotta at quarterback. That would be an insane pairing, and we do hope to see that. The TUFF 9 tournament is scheduled for this coming Saturday. The talk is swirling of multiple TUFF 6 teams joining forces to create super squads for the tournament. As well, TUFF 9 is officially on the schedule to become a full season in January. Stay tuned for the TUFF Talk podcast later in the week, where we break down some of those super squad rosters. One team making some serious moves this offseason is the Phantoms. Wynn McAloney retires and is being replaced with Mavante Fullwood. Fullwood is a returning TUFF League veteran and a true powerhouse. Could he potentially be the new enforcer of TUFF? They are also close to terms with DJ Stevens, wide receiver formerly of the Savages. What is Purdy going to possibly do with all this receiving talent? Could he possibly break his own records? I'd like to see that. The news on the Phantoms is still rolling in, and it has been confirmed that they will officially have a rematch with the Tide. An interconference game this will be played. It has been rumored that there will be a full interconference week in the fall season. We do have some additional rumors circling the league. Landon Moss is currently working on bringing in a new Titan squad for the 2018 winter season. Now, if he could only clone himself 10 times, he would have a beast of a team.
We are so screwed.
Jason Overstreet and Daryl Gist are said to be potentially going to the Venom. This would be a massive addition to a formerly undefeated team who ended up dropping 5 games last season, placing them amongst the bottom half of the Titan division. Nobody saw that coming. Along with the league lowdown, the top 10 plays of the week, and the Federal Focus, Eric R. Norris has plans to ramp up his segments alongside with us to truly lock in the world's best flag football media team. The TUFF Talk podcast is next on the schedule. I'm Steven from TUFF League TV. Stay tuned for next week's episode of TUFF Total Access, where we break down the TUFF 9 action from the weekend.